Welcome to the course of Basic Python, and this is the course where you will learn by doing it. And there is a very less theory on it, and wherever there is a theory, I will explain the hands-on as well. So let's start. This is my introduction, and the prerequisite for this course is that you should have the passion for learning. If you have any good knowledge of any programming technology, it's good. If not, nothing to worry about. And this will be our content. So we'll have the introduction, so where we'll talk about the various environmental walkthrough. Then we'll move at the data structures and a few data structures like vectors, data frame, NumPy, and other things we'll learn. And then we'll learn about how to import data, manipulation of the data. Then we'll see how to use the various functions, then few operations as well, various plots, basic statistics, and some other miscellaneous things. All these are hands-on, everything you are going to do. Methodology, 90% front-end, only 10% theory. And for installation, all the steps I have mentioned in the file called softwarelist.txt. This is there in your code folder, so please open this one, and this is having this step. So if you have a 16 GB RAM machine, it's good, but even though you have 4 GB, it's still good to go, nothing to worry about. But I would suggest that if you're planning to work in a data science or machine learning, please have the 16 GB RAM machine. Okay, you should have the internet access, and you can install the Anaconda. So I'm using this link, but latest Anaconda you can find it out from this site, and the link I have already pasted over here. So if you go over here and click the download here, and it has support for all three OS, Windows, Mac, and Linux. So depending upon your operating system, please choose it. And we'll be using the 3x. So this is the latest right now, and you can use either this one, latest one, or if you have a little bit old version also, no problem, but it must be 3x. And don't install the 2.7. And so this is the walkthrough. This is the link. And if there are any library need to be installed, this is there in the install.txt. That this file is also present in the code. And since Python works in a RAM, so I suggest that you can have as much high RAM as possible. And how to get help? As for this course, you can write your questions in the discussion forum, or you can get the help from internet. Since it is open source, you can get help from anywhere. Okay, and we'll be using the Anaconda, and Anaconda is a package which is having a lot of things. So once you install Anaconda, you don't have to worry about for a lot of things. For example, it has a huge package. All these are very much useful for the machine learning, but since you are learning the very basic Python, so you may not use it, but everything is there. And it has almost collection of 720 plus packages. So it's very good, very good. But you choose any IDE as per your availability. And I have heard the PyCharm, Jupyter, and a few others. So you can choose anyone. Not necessarily you are going to use Anaconda, but I am using Anaconda. You can choose anyone. And this is the few things that you should know for the basics. So in case of data and variables, there are many kinds of data. So these are the two things, numeric data and categorical data. In case of numeric, you have the continuous. This is used mostly for the measurements. And in continuous are having mostly, one is called ratio, another is called interval. Ratio, where the ratio of one is to another is used. For example, in any one class, if there are out of 100 students, say 60 are male and 40 are female, then we can say in this class the ratio of male to female students are 3 to 2. So those kind of situation. interval where the difference of any two is meaningful. If you say that if you are having say 5 unit of say you are having the $5, another person is having around $2.5, then the difference is that person A is having 2 times the value of person B. And discrete is similar to the count, number of counts, like number of student in a class, number of employee in the office, and so on. So that is a discrete. Categorical, the categorical is having the first called nominal. It is the anything non-numeric. Like if you see the types of the four-wheeler, it is car, jeep, truck, bus, and all. So those are the type of that data. And you cannot compare overall. What it means, you cannot say car is better than say jeep, or jeep is better than car, or bus is better than truck, and so on. But attribute we can compare. What it means, say car maximum speed is at 200 miles per hour, but it may happen that bus may have say 250 or 300, and so on. So speed you may compare. Bus is having around 6 tires, car is having only 4 tires, and so on. And when there is order in the nominal, like example for your degree, if you have a say bachelor, master, so when there is order, that is the ordinal. And a very good example of ordinal is Likert scale. Likert is the where you have seen the survey. In the survey you might have seen that highly unhappy, unhappy, neutral, happy, and then very happy. So these are the scale, that is a Likert scale. And dichotomous, this is the binary 0 and 1. This is a special case. So here having only the 2 levels, 1, 0 and 1. And if you are planning to work with machine learning, then independent variables you will hear, and dependent as well. Okay. So these 2 things I have covered in my machine learning course. I am not covering over here. And that's all for the theory point of view. And we'll do the hands-on. So we'll go and do the hands-on. So before starting the hands-on, please make sure you have the Anaconda installed, and then you are ready for the hands-on. That's all. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for watching this. And in the next course, hands-on will start. So hope to see you there. Thanks a lot. See you there.